always hard to pick some standout favourites. XO1 being back this year for a second year, just so much more polish on it again this year. It's smooth, it's relaxing. Like, you know, I feel like, you know, it's a similar feeling to what you get when you're playing games like Journey and other just really soft, easy games.
Hi, I'm Jay. I'm the sole developer on XO1, which is the game you're currently watching. I've been working on this for over a year now, and this is the sort of the tutorial on the first planet that's telling you how to play the game. And what you just saw there and heard is just some kind of mysterious structures and sounds which you'll find out more about as you play the game.
The Adventure Pals, bright, flashy, really colourful, kind of almost a bit of sensory overload at times just because there's so many colours, but it's just fun. It's wacky, it's quirky. You have a giraffe that twists its head around to like make you fly. It's, yeah, just a bit nuts. Forts has to probably be the one which I always never quite spend enough time on. It's a strategy game, love my strategy games.
My name is Red. I like when things go boom.
We're told that your codename is Spook.
That is correct, because I live in the shadows and I see all.
If you could introduce yourself, please.
My name's Lisa, they call me Firebird. It's like the fire's telling me what to do, but most of the time it's just telling me to start more fire.
So I'm a rich businessman with more money than sense, and I want to buy this game. Pitch it to me.
Okay, so it's a frantic co-op parenting simulator. You're thrown into different environments and you have to complete tasks while making sure that the kids don't die.
Intergalactic Space Princess is a hyperactive adventure game about mistaken identity and traveling across the universe. You play as Nalene, sassy 14-year-old who, on the way to buy milk, accidentally gets eaten by a giant space worm. Then, when she wakes up in a completely alternate dimension, she's mistaken for the real Space Princess. Being the 14-year-old that she is, decides to roll with it.
There's pillaging, plundering, rum swilling, ravishing, all the good things.
Bringing in interstate games largely comes down to word of mouth. Starting back my first year, 2011, we had one game from interstate was in the room. Yeah, that was Alexander Bruce with Antichamber, and from there, word just continued to spread. Thankfully, Alexander did go on to mention to people, and it's just kind of spread. Like when I'm talking to people at other conventions, most of them have already heard about the Indie Games Room and want to come down. They're just waiting for that year when they've got it just lines up for them. Yeah, mostly it's word of mouth. When they then see stuff from us, like on social media or get an email from us, they're like, right, I do want to get there and come down. So I'd like to be able to say we've done a lot to make them come down, but largely it is just we have a good product and people like to talk about it.
Sometimes you have to say, no, we can't do that. And sometimes you have to say, hey, I'll do what you want if you'll do what I want later. So it's definitely about relationships and how people interact with nature and with animals and those sorts of things.
Basically like a point and click game, but with mini games instead of puzzles. But it's like a TV episode where you get to do all the action.
Oh boy, howdy.
The great thing for having the interstate devs down for the local scene is that they're able to make more networking connections than they just can't otherwise. And a lot of people here, especially at the lower level, because like we have some things to network here and stuff, but it's a really reasonably small audience, so it's easy to get comfortable with that. Where when you have people going interstate, you get a fresh whole bunch of people to talk with, so you can expand your network outside of Adelaide.
Definitely watch the space.
Yeah, definitely.